The Lonely video is out everywhere. You guys just saw it.
Just watched it.
Before we started taping.
Lonely girl. Sorry.
That's one less lonely girl. Get it right.
Sorry.
That was one less lonely girl.
Sorry.
I know my beebs. Anyway.
You do.
He was on SNL, by the way. I thought it was a great performance. So let's talk about the video.
Yeah, he was. I meant to watch that.
Let's talk about the video. First reaction. Who wants to go first? First initial reaction. And be completely transparent as much as possible. Don't hide the tears if you felt tears. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'll say one thing.
Go ahead, Justo.
0 tears.
Mm-hmm.
The only tears I felt were from just the cringiness of it.
Did you watch the video and listen to the words?
Yeah, and it was very, like, all right. So...
Well, I'm just asking.
Yeah. Like, I get it. Like it's the song is Bieber saying, "Oh, I was lonely because I was a young pop singer."
Right.
Which I get.
Money and fame isn't everything.
I get it, because I'm sure it was lonely.
Sure.
But there's worse problems to have than being a 14-year-old pop star.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And it was the video itself was very, like, just, I don't know. It reminded me of, like, when I was in high school, early college. Like, for video classes, we would make music videos, and it felt like one of those.
Well, it's simple. I mean, what more do you need to say to paint a picture of a story?
I mean, it's very, very spot on to what you knew exactly what he was talking about.
Nile?
Negative tears.
Yeah, negative tears.
Actually,
big surprise.
You're losing moisture. You have dry eyes.
Exactly. My eyeballs became not wet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would have the same talking points as Justo. I don't really care for it. I guess if I was looking through it from a creative perspective and I was critiquing it, I think that, okay, lyrically, I think he should have been more deeper with the lyrics. Meaning, like, I want to hear, like, okay, what about you living like this life made you lonely? Like, is it the fact, like, did you get into some kind of drugs? Like, I want to hear, like, the hard stuff.
Like, it sounded like someone else wrote it assuming what it would feel like.
Right. Like,
there's that.
And to me, it's like,
it feels like impersonal.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I could write that song knowing what I know about Justin Bieber.
Right. It's like, it's just very bland. It's nothing like really specific to him, like a connection to him. It's just like very, like, it's a copy and paste song. Anyone besides a video, like, of him wearing his old Justin Bieber gear and getting on stage. Literally, that's
having a little kid look like.
Shout out to Jacob Tremblay.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Who's Jacob Tremblay?
He is an actor.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me what movies. Hold on.
They should have got the yodeler dude from Walmart.
Dude, you're so right.
They should have got everybody like, oh shit, because we rock with him. I don't know who this Jacob Trembler is.
Tremblay. Have you guys seen The Room?
No.
2015 film.
Anyway, let me finish before you start Googling these movies. Anyway, so I would like to hear lyrics that are, like, more attached to him specifically.
Feels like they could be more personal.
Like he could be talking about, like, how, like, every relationship he's in, he has to, like, make women sign contracts, which I know is a fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've heard, you know that?
I knew
like,
that one. A lot of people,
a lot of celebrities do that. Like, make it sign contracts so that they don't
go tweeting about the size of my penis or anything.
Like, some, like, they had these women sign contracts before he has sex.
No, I've heard that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of lifestyle, like, people don't normally see. So, like, he could have opened up, but I know he didn't write these lyrics. Yeah. So that's why it is what it is. So, and then from a perspective of, like, visually, sure, it's cool. I actually liked his live performance better, like, than the video.
You're talking about the one in SNL.
Yes, the SNL performance was.
Do you think seeing him singing it and trying to portray that emotion just comes across better?
He's a good singer.
No, as a performer, like, it came through, like, his loneliness.
Yes.
Like,
it showed,
but the music video didn't. It just showed, like, a little kid.
It showed a lonely little kid.
Well, he's painting
whatever he's doing his hockey stick.
Portray his life through the eyes of the experience.
Obviously,
of another kid,
it's like it's just very surface level, and so that's why I like watching performances more. And as it's just me, a performer, like, there's so more, like, so you're, as a human, you're so much more dynamic, like just beyond, you know,
can really portray, you can really show those emotions,
right?
Because it's a human being,
and I believe it. Like, and we've all followed Justin Bieber's life. We know he's had a crazy life. We know he's been in a public eye since 12 years old. Of course, just like think about Macaulay Culkin and, like, where he is now, because he was a freaking biggest.
He's great. I love Macaulay Culkin. He does whatever the fuck he wants.
I know, but he's a little
Yeah.
Little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Little bit.
Because of like his experience in Hollywood.
You should listen to his podcast. It's pretty good.
He has a podcast?
He has a podcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he has a podcast.
That sounds entertaining as hell.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's weird,
I know
but
from
good.
what he experienced as a kid, like he's where he's at now. So I actually commend Justin Bieber for even being halfway stable and relevant at 26 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's like pretty good.
And,
like that means he's
self-aware
had
enough.
a pretty good leveled head the whole time, and I think he should be straight amidst all the craziness he's gone through, for sure.
I was just going to make the comparison back to what Nile was saying about the difference between the live performance. It's kind of like radio, when we talk live, opposed to voice tracking it.
There's a difference.
Big difference.
There's a magic there.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
With the innuendos and just the,
it's everything. It's hard to really pinpoint.
Absolutely.
It's
Anyway,
the difference.
look, I'm not gonna talk that long about it. I just know my initial feeling.
I know you loved it.
Hold on.
And by the way, it's okay if you liked it. It's
Can I
okay
help?
that if it hit a
Right.
nerve.
Can I help that my heart cried a little bit? And I'm not saying this for the camera. I'm not. Hold on. Let me explain. Look, do I feel bad for him? No, but I'm not hating on him. I really am neutral. I just, I'm to Justo's point, whereas Cry Me a River, I get it. There are the worst problems to have. You know what I mean? It's not really so much about that. It's really just my heart is so pure. I couldn't help it. It cried. Look. You ever have that feeling in your heart where it kind of sinks?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you have that sinking feeling ever? And
Daily.
you didn't plan on it. You can't tell your heart.
Monday.
Every Monday? Fine.
Monday.
Well, you might
Till
want
I
to let
get
them
my
know today
lasagna.
is Sunday. Anyway, but
is
you
that
can't
from?
plan. You
That's from
can't,
Garfield.
you can't plan how your heart feels, right? So I'm watching the video. I'm watching the beginning, and it sank. So I didn't cry.
You felt it.
I did feel it.
Sure,
so does that mean that I'm like a what? Am I like very feminine? I don't know. I mean,
No, that's not what that
No
means.
one's saying that.
what are you saying then?
I've
So what
cried
does
at-
that mean?
I've
What
cried
does
at
that
weird.
mean?
I've cried at
What does
weird
that
random
mean?
shit
Yeah.
before.
What does that mean? that you
Diagnose
felt-
me, because clearly there's a
Diagnose.
differentiation.
There's no differentiation. Okay.
I think it struck a chord with you.
That's,
On
But
some level.
I'm not saying I feel sorry for him. I
No.
don't.
I think you empathize though
Julian.
to the
Julian,
idea.
This is the thing
Yeah,
about art.
the idea. There
the
you go.
idea
Yeah.
of loneliness. Everyone empathizes.
Yes.
Everyone feels
Right.
lonely.
Not so much about Justin Bieber.
No, but
I mean,
you relate. You saw yourself in.
Yeah,
for a
I'd
second.
switch with him in a
Bro.
second, bro.
Bro.
I'd be lonely as fuck. I don't give a shit. Just give me that $15 million. Give me $15,000. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't switch with him.
Not for
In a
50,000.
second. You know what? No.
You wouldn't have those second thoughts?
more money, more problems. You know what? Let me have them problems of loneliness. Then I'll let you know if it's really that big of an issue. Let's switch lives right now. Let's go.
What if you were addicted to cocaine?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
If you're
all right?
addicted to cocaine.
You know what? I'll let you know.
You could be addicted to
And
cocaine.
number one, he was
porn,
not
too.
addicted to cocaine.
Bro, but
Was he addicted?
imagine being addicted to cocaine and rich. Like,
Oh man, it's over. It's Scarface.
bro.
It's a pile of
Yeah.
cocaine
Bro.
on the table.
Hold up. Let me diagnose you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
There's no
You know what I
diagnosis.
think you need? Cocaine.
Facts. No, but no, there's nothing wrong that you felt the way. I think if anything, the piano played a part in it. Like
The words.
the melody of the song that he's singing plays a part in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of instruments that play a part in like pulling people out of
Yeah.
their emotions. for
Musical
sure.
cues go a long way.
Right. It's still art. Not not just looking at
Someone wrote
who
the music.
Justin Bieber is. Like the piano, the vocals, the lyrics. It hit you at a point where you felt something. I can admit.
And I didn't
at the
plan on it,
SN
dude.
I know you
Okay.
didn't.
I don't want you to think-
No one
I
plans
cry-
on it when they fucking listen to music.
I know, but I get the feeling you think that I just plan on crying because I'm
Hey,
like that guy of the show.
Last year,
No.
I cried at an iPhone commercial. Was it iPhone? iPad? One of those commercials.
Why? Because
the iPod Nano?
Because
iPod Nano.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because the 12 wasn't out or something.
It was
Anyway,
it was some sad ass commercial
Yeah.
where they're like grandma was dead and they're like these kids made like a PowerPoint presentation of their dead grandma on an iPad and I fucking lost it.
Yeah, that's
See?
that's
You know what I
very-
mean?
It hits
So
hard
like
for
you can
different
cry at weird little things like that.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
normal.
make you any less of a dude.
Yeah.
Right.
But the SNL performance, I felt something. Like I felt kind of like shivers
Yeah.
for sure. Watching
you
him
saw the
sing
emotion
it,
there.
I saw the emotion of his performance. But like the song itself, like watching it in video, like I didn't, get it.
Yeah.
But
The video was lost on you.
yeah, the video's lost. Like
That's
I
okay.
think-
That happens with
it's
music
fine,
videos
dude.
a lot.
It's
yeah.
fine.
If anything, it should have been him in that shit.
If anything, dressed in his old outfit with his
Like,
old hair.
dude, what the? Man,
That should have
I
been him.
think he's
Yo,
trying to.
why is- hold
Nile,
up.
he's trying to show a level of maturity.
Oh, man, look, the last episode he was in the video in a random and as a oil freaking dude. I remember that. And we're like, yo, I remember I talked to, this is the episode I wasn't on. I was talking to Julian. I was like, if anything, he should have just had some upcoming actor just play it, because why is he in it?
Yeah.
And so, and this time he has a freaking actor playing him. And then the Drake video, he's playing Drake. Like,
Nile.
Does he even know himself?
Nile,
like,
how's he going to be himself? He's all grown up now. He can't play the kid that he was when he was 14.
I'm saying scrap all that Justin Bieber purple jacket bullshit. Sit in front of the... Sit on a chair. Right. You about to perform at Madison Square Garden. You're looking at it. You got tears going down your eyes, and then you got cocaine on the table. You
never did that.
But you hit it real quick.
That'd be awesome. That actually would be a great visual. That's some real shit.
That'd be fantastic.
And you know what I mean?
I love it.
He'll look at his text message. He's just scrolling all these women he don't give a shit about.
Bam. So you should have done that video. You should have done it.
Damn.
Okay, so let's move forward.
That'd be good. I want to see that video.
Let's hit. Yeah, me
you like
too.
that?
Love it.
That's a much better video.
I want to see Bieber do that.